Okay, welcome back. And so we're just continuing on. Continuing on with our journey from the previous episode. And it is sunrise over in Marland. Stay away from that cougar. They're not to be trifled with. Or frame rate drop. Okay, I think I'm crossing a node line, so that's probably the reason. But wow, look at the sunrise. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm not sure whether I should keep going this way or over the hills. I think I may have gone too far from my destination. So for those of you who are watching for the first time, I'm on a epic journey to deliver oats to a friend. And while that might seem trivial, I feel that the difference is that you're not doing it for an NPC, you're doing it for a real person. And you know, I feel that when you're doing something for a friend, it makes all the difference, because it's not just some meaningless NPC that you won't have any sort of that you don't have any kind of personal connection with. or rather you're doing it for a friend, for a real person. And so if you're the sort of person who wants to do quests, so if you're the sort of person that wants to do quests, then in this game you have to be very much goal oriented. Instead of wanting to have everything handed to you and everything explained to you, you have to come up with the quests yourself, your own quests. And if that's your sort of thing, then this game has you covered. Because this game is very much all about social interaction, whether it be benign or otherwise. If it's hostile, good thing I spotted that player. Do apologise for any background noise. Someone's doing the vacuuming next door. Oh, Walker. Okay, The Walking Dead. I'm sticking to the coast because if a mounted wants to come at me, they'll have to be very careful not to fall off the edge. Because as you know, mounted have trouble with uneven elevations and uneven terrain. So sometimes the terrain can work to your advantage if you're on foot. So mounted fighters are not necessarily, the overpowered, can take on anyone. Although there are some very experienced mounted players who know how to use their mount effectively, and sorry about that, guys. Just had an ant walk up on my wrist. I felt something. I'm walking around on my wrist, and turned out to be an ant. So I flicked it off. Oh, cool. Look at that. They put some work into the water. I remember this wasn't like this, if I remember correctly. It used to be a bit more, less pretty to look at. So SVs, I think they've done some work on the waterfall area. Okay. And that's the bulbous. Okay. So you can actually pass this area relatively unnoticed by the wildlife. Okay, so here we go. We don't know whether this is going to be camped or not, but let's hope that it is clear and we're not going to run into any opposition. Okay, this is it. Holding my breath, so to speak, and fingers crossed. Let's hope we can cross this bridge without getting PK'd, without getting spotted. Hopefully there's no one around. Got my finger on the X button, ready, just in case anyone comes along and I get jumped. Rest up first. I do wonder what these rocks are. Yeah, they look kind of valuable, so don't know whether they're valuable ores inside. I need to just have the blade out. Be ready. So as you know, this is a very narrow, confined space, so you get jumped, there's not much place for you to run. I think we're through, hopefully. There's always that chance of encountering that random player. I've noticed, even if you go for ages without seeing anyone, there's always that chance of just seeing someone. Okay, we're through. Let's just hope there's no RPK camping group, and RPK as in random player killers. Okay, so this is taking a bit of time. Okay. So I think we will continue in the next episode, or if it's not too long, I can join it to the next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.